Hi, my name's Jared Fowler and I'm a communication design student at Swinburne University. I'm going to present a design strategy for Swinburne Mental Health Week to promote awareness around the importance of good mental health. So, what is mental health? Well, mental health is defined by how individuals think and feel about themselves and their life, and it affects how an individual copes and manages in times of adversity. Mental health is seen as affecting one's abilities to function and make the most of opportunities that are available, and to participate fully with family, workplace, community, and peers. The core senses of good mental health include trust, challenge, competency, accomplishment, and humour. Mental health gives an individual the feeling of worth, control, and understanding of internal and external functioning. Research suggests that students in particular can struggle with mental health. Some of the reasons behind this are transition into adulthood, entering a new learning environment, juggling work and study, and financial worries. Looking at Swinburne's existing mental health campaign, it's clear to see that the university offers extensive support and resources. The problem is the lack of proactive communication strategy to lead students to any help they may need. Looking at the target audience for the campaign reboot, and through research, I concluded that Swinburne has a very diverse cohort. I have created a selection of personas to understand the needs and motivations of this group. In creating the personas, I decided to rely heavily on Myers-Briggs indicators, as I felt this would give a more accurate indicator of where issues and problems may occur within individuals. So Sam here, he has to juggle work and study. He likes to put off important tasks to the last minute, and he also gets stressed out easily. So you can see how mental health could be an issue for Sam. So Michael is quite isolated, difficult to get to know, has trouble forming new friendships. Claire, like 14% of Swinburne students, is based in a regional area. She's also a perfectionist, placing unreal expectations on herself. Sanvi is an international student, which makes up 23% of Swinburne students, and she may struggle with cultural expectations impacting her mental health. Marlena, like 6.4% of Swinburne students, has a disability, and she could be affected by feelings of worth and control and understanding of internal and external functioning. And finally, Paul, who is in a particularly vulnerable demographic of men aged between 45 and 50, which has a very high incidence of suicide. Here I have my campaign benchmarks. The first is Jansport Lighten the Load. The message of the campaign that I think resonates with the demographic of students is the idea of strength through sharing and recognising when mental health problems are occurring. What I particularly thought was relevant in the Sound the Excuse campaign is the graphic impact and the light-hearted approach, destigmatising mental health, which could lead to less anxiety in seeking help. Inside My Mind focuses on real people and real stories. It's a very authentic campaign, but maybe it's a little raw and confronting for my focus on destigmatising and motivating. I think Deakin University has a real creative, unified direction, and all of their resources are contained in one easy to access platform, which makes it much more likely for students to seek help without getting frustrated. Monash University have taken the interesting step in creating Mood Mission, an app which helps the user learn better ways of dealing with low moods and anxious feelings. I would like to position the campaign reboot as a call to action, which also removes the stigma of mental health. Swinburne has such great resources, we really need to nudge students in the right direction to utilise them. The key focus points I would like to focus on with the concept are to destigmatise mental health, encourage students to seek early help, and thriving, feeling good and functioning well. And put all this together to be directed at one easy to access platform. Just Send Chocolate seeks to destigmatise mental health issues, allowing students to feel supported and connected with their peers. The concept uses images of cartoon characters experiencing symptoms of mental health issues such as crying and feeling desolate. The stylisation of the characters allows audiences to have the imagination to see anyone in the illustrations, their friends and family, or even themselves. This highlights how mental health issues may affect anyone. Furthermore, this cartoon style is associated with comic books, which typically feature strong protagonists. This subtly illustrates that even superheroes can struggle. Similarly, comic books are an iconic symbol of pop culture. The coupling of this artistic genre with images of mental struggle enforces that these images are universal. Consequently, Just Send Chocolate destigmatizes mental health by illustrating the commonality of these issues. Find Your Hero allows audiences to not be embarrassed or disparaged by mental health and feel strength and purpose in themselves. This design concept features graphic images and names of famous people with mental health issues. While this idea may be minimal in design, it has great meaning as it features a variety of celebrities, each with different professions and personalities. Each Swinburne student can see themselves in someone, inherently destigmatizing mental health. They may even realise their hero struggles in the same way as them. Secondly, the vast quantity of names displayed overwhelms the eyes, physically showing the audience that they are not alone in their mental health issues, as so many others experience the same problems. This concept also promotes that you can do anything in our contemporary society. Many see celebrities as the pinnacle of success. The sheer amount of famous people with these issues will make the audience members realise that mental health cannot hold you back from success and may even strengthen you and allow you to be capable of new things. Ultimately, the concept of finding your hero sheds light on mental health issues, releases stigma, and allows audiences to find strength from it. Shout Out is a call to action to students with mental health issues and gives audiences the power to use their voice. This concept features stylized, energetic images of hands and mouths shouting out and asking for help. The graphic hand gestures of the OK symbol, a fist, a peace sign, and others are universal. This allows the campaign to be understood by all. Similarly, these universal hand gestures also express that mental health is a universal issue that is experienced by 20% of the population, no matter their differences. The use of these symbols and gestures also illustrates the ease in which one can communicate their mental health issues to those they trust, when not encumbered by fear of what they will think. As the title suggests, all you must do is shout out. In conclusion, the expressive and universal symbols and gestures used in Shout Out allow audiences to see the commonality of mental struggles and the simplicity of asking for help.